Hello and welcome to today's webinar on behalf of Legal Futures, Tips and Traps when Drafting Legal Documents, Part 2. I'm Peter Dollar and I'm a freelance lecturer, trainer and writer. So this is the second part of a two-part webinar focusing on the drafting of legal documents and how to make your drafting clearer and less likely to be challenged. Part 1 dealt with more general issues, such as how the courts interpret legal documents and rules of interpretation. And we also looked at some general points like gender-neutral drafting, for example, and using the passive tense. But this is part 2 of the two-part webinar, and I'm going to be looking at more specific areas relevant to drafting. I will continue to include practical examples throughout, as well as examples taken from the cases. So in this part 2, I'm going to be looking at using mathematical formulae, torrential drafting, subdividing clauses, problems with cross-referencing, double negatives, enveloping definitions, dates up to, including, from, and so on, circular definitions, elephant traps when drafting, notices clauses, and obligation versus definition.